Unveiling the CC mystery. We love cars. The roar of an engine, the thrill of acceleration, the sheer joy of driving. These are the things that make car enthusiasts' hearts race. But have you ever wondered what makes an engine roar? What gives it that powerful growl that sends shivers down your spine? The growl of a powerful engine, the thrill of acceleration. It's a symphony of mechanical precision and raw power. When you press down on the accelerator, you're not just moving a vehicle, you're unleashing a beast. The engine roars to life and you feel an exhilarating surge of power. But what makes a car go vroom? What is it that transforms a simple machine into a roaring powerhouse? The answer lies in the heart of the car, the engine. It's a marvel of engineering, a complex assembly of parts working in perfect harmony to deliver that unmistakable sound and performance. It's all about the engine, the heart of your machine. The engine is where the magic happens. It's where fuel and air mix, ignite, and explode to create the power that propels your car forward. And at the core of this process is a crucial number that often goes unnoticed, cc. And at the heart of the engine lies a mysterious number, cc. cc, or cubic centimeters, is a measure of the engine's displacement. It's a number that tells you the total volume of all the cylinders in the engine. But what does this mean for you and your car? cc, or cubic centimeters, might sound like something out of a science textbook, but it's simpler than you think. Think of it as the size of the engine's lungs. Just like a person with bigger lungs can take in more air, an engine with a higher cc can take in more air and fuel. It's basically a measure of the engine's size, like the size of a drink. Imagine you have a small cup and a large cup. The large cup can hold more liquid, right? Similarly, an engine with a higher cc can hold more air and fuel, which means it can produce more power. A bigger drink holds more liquid, right? And just like that, a bigger engine with more cc's can gulp more air and fuel. This increased capacity allows the engine to generate more power, giving you that thrilling acceleration and the ability to reach higher speeds. Similarly, a bigger engine with more cc's can gulp more air and fuel. This means more power to propel you forward. When you step on the gas pedal, the engine responds with a burst of energy, pushing you back into your seat and sending your car hurtling down the road. This means more power to propel you forward, but it's not just about raw power. The size of the engine also affects other aspects of your driving experience. A larger engine can provide smoother acceleration and better performance, especially at higher speeds, but it's not just about raw power. cc affects other aspects of your driving experience too, from fuel economy to overall performance. A larger engine might consume more fuel, but it can also offer better performance and a more enjoyable driving experience. cc affects other aspects of your driving experience too, from fuel economy to overall performance. It's a delicate balance between power and efficiency. Some drivers prefer the raw power of a larger engine, while others might opt for a smaller engine with better fuel economy. Buckle up as we delve deeper into the world of cc's and understand what it means for you and your car. Whether you're a speed enthusiast or someone who values fuel efficiency, understanding cc can help you make better choices when it comes to your vehicle. So, let's dive in and explore the fascinating world of engine displacement. Let's break down the jargon. When we talk about car engines, we often hear terms like cc thrown around. But what does it really mean? cc stands for cubic centimeters. It's a unit of measurement that tells us about the engine's capacity. Specifically, it measures the engine's displacement, which is the total volume of all the cylinders in the engine. Now, displacement might sound complicated, but stick with me. It's actually quite fascinating once you get the hang of it. Imagine the engine as a set of cylinders, like tubes where tiny explosions happen. These explosions are the result of fuel and air mixing and igniting. These explosions create the energy to move your car. The force from these explosions pushes the pistons, which in turn rotate the crankshaft, ultimately driving the wheels. The total volume of all these cylinders, the space where the magic happens, that's your engine's displacement, measured in cc. So, when you hear about a 1,500 cc engine, it means the combined volume of all the cylinders is 1,500 cubic centimeters. A 1,500 cc engine means all its cylinders combined have a volume of 1,500 cubic centimeters. This gives you an idea of the engine's size and potential power. It's like measuring the size of a cake mold. A larger mold means a bigger cake. Similarly, a larger engine displacement means more room for fuel and air, which can produce more power. Similarly, more cc's usually mean a larger, more powerful engine. High-performance sports cars often have engines with high CCs to deliver that thrilling speed and acceleration. But remember, size isn't everything. A smaller engine can be more efficient and still provide plenty of power for everyday driving. It's what you do with it that counts, and we'll see how this applies to engines too. Efficiency, technology, and design all play crucial roles in how an engine performs. So, while CCs give us a snapshot of the engine's potential, the real story is in how that power is harnessed and used. We've established that bigger CC generally means a larger engine, but how does this translate to your driving experience? Think of it this way: a larger engine can breathe in more air and fuel, creating bigger explosions. These more powerful explosions translate into more power being sent to the wheels, giving you that satisfying push back into your seat when you hit the accelerator. This means faster acceleration, better overtaking ability, and more effortless cruising, especially at higher speeds. However, it's not as simple as saying more CC equals more power in every scenario. Other factors like engine design, technology used, think turbochargers, and even the car's weight play a role. But as a general rule of thumb, more CCs often mean more exhilarating performance. Section 4, Fuel for Thought, CC, and the Thirst for Gasoline. Here's the catch. Just like a larger vehicle needs more fuel, a larger engine with more CCs tends to guzzle more gasoline. Remember, it's all about the air and fuel mixture. More CCs mean more of this mixture is needed to keep those cylinders firing. This means more frequent trips to the gas station and potentially a higher fuel bill. However, don't write off larger engines just yet. Technology has come a long way, and modern engines are designed to be more fuel efficient than their predecessors. Factors like variable valve timing and direct injection help squeeze out more miles per gallon, even from larger engines. So, while CC does influence fuel consumption, it's not the only deciding factor. Section 5, Size Matters, Comparing Engines Big and Small. When it comes to cars, the engine is often considered the heart of the vehicle. But does size really matter? Let's dive into the world of engines and see how big and small engines stack up against each other. Let's put things into perspective. In the hustle and bustle of city life, where space is a premium and traffic is a constant companion, the size of your car's engine can make a significant difference. Imagine a nimble city car, zipping through traffic, effortlessly finding parking spaces. These urban heroes often sport smaller engines, which are perfect for the stop-and-go nature of city driving. These urban heroes often sport smaller engines, ranging from 1 liter to 1.6 liters, or 1000 cc to 1600 cc. These engines are designed to be compact and efficient, making them ideal for city dwellers. Ranging from 1 liter to 1.6 liters, or 1000 cc to 1600 cc. These engines are not just small in size but also in fuel consumption, which is a big plus for those who drive primarily in urban areas. Or 1000 cc to 1600 cc. They are fuel efficient and peppy enough for city driving but might feel a tad underpowered on the open highway. This is where the trade-off comes in. They are fuel efficient and peppy enough for city driving, making them a favorite among city dwellers. However, when you take these small cars out on the open highway, you might find them struggling to keep up with the flow of traffic, but might feel a tad underpowered on the open highway. This is where the limitations of smaller engines become apparent. They simply don't have the same power and torque as their larger counterparts, which can make highway driving a bit of a challenge. On the other end of the spectrum, we have the behemoths, the SUVs and trucks built for hauling heavy loads or conquering challenging terrains. These vehicles are designed for power and performance, often at the expense of fuel efficiency. The SUVs and trucks built for hauling heavy loads or conquering challenging terrains, these beasts often pack engines upwards of 2 liters, with some even boasting over 4 liters, or 4000 cc of displacement. These beasts often pack engines upwards of 2 liters, with some even boasting over 4 liters, or 4000 cc of displacement. These engines are designed to provide the grunt needed for towing and off-roading, making them ideal for those who need a vehicle that can handle tough conditions. With some even boasting over 4 liters, or 4000 cc of displacement. These engines are not just about size, they are about delivering the power and torque needed for demanding tasks, or 4000 cc of displacement. These provide the grunt needed for towing and off-roading, but come with a higher thirst for fuel. This is the trade-off for having a powerful engine. These provide the grunt needed for towing and off-roading, but come with a higher thirst for fuel. If you need a vehicle that can handle heavy loads or rough terrain, a larger engine is often the way to go, but come with a higher thirst for fuel. So whether you choose a small, fuel-efficient engine or a large, powerful one, it all comes down to your specific needs and driving conditions. Size does matter, but it's all about finding the right balance for your lifestyle.